I recommend, you know, on a hardware. This isn't, you could do that on the other computer. High fidelity audio, you probably don't really need that. See, so this is again, if you have a problem, you could try switching that. But I think that's the way it's supposed to be. And then
Okay, turn off original sound. I think that's right.
you want it to turned on. Original sound. You want original sound turned on.
You sure?
Click it. It says show in meeting option to turn on original sound. This option automatically disables Zoom noise from which means option turn on original sound. So I don't know if I got it wrong, then turn it off. But I think
Hi, Eric. Is it supposed to be turn off original sound?
Yeah, if it says to turn it off, that means that it's on, and that's what you want.
Right.
Turn off original sound.
Which is what the way you want it.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't change it.
Okay. Because I'm at a different computer and I'm not sure if it's gonna.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
working?
that sounds a lot better.
Well, I need to get it high up. Hold on. Now those high notes are okay? It's
Yeah.
not going out? Okay.
You sound good.
Want him out of here?
You're not gonna, are you gonna,
Because we had to close the door one way or the other.
Vinny, why don't you go?
Yeah. Fine.
Go. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Is Eric gonna teach the trip to Athlone?
I was gonna teach the haunted house, I think.
Oh, okay. Because he said something about the trip to Athlone last week.
Let's see.
The haunted house, that's a real?
What's that?
That's a real haunted house?
The haunted house. It's a jig.
Oh, it's a jig. Good, because
Yeah.
I don't do well with reels right now. Too fast.
I'm having problems with my microphone settings. I know what the problem is.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Donna.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yep, I can.
Yeah.
Oops. So is it snowing yet where you guys are?
It wasn't snowing here before the sun went down. It might be now. I'm not sure. I can't see out there.
No snow in Detroit here.
No snow in Dearborn.
We just had a big blizzard move through here. Uh, I wouldn't, well, not a big blizzard for central Ohio. It was, we probably got maybe 5 or 6 inches on the ground.
Yeah, it missed us up here. We just got the edge of it. Didn't get much snow.
Well, we're getting some weather tonight, some from somewhere, I think, is the prediction.
We're supposed to. It's supposed to have already started, but
Yeah.
not so far. And then it's going to get really cold.
1 to 5 inches up in the Midland area, depending
Oh,
on
wow.
exactly where you are.
See here, it's just, I don't know, 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Insane.
You go a little further north, it gets a little deeper, as they say.
Have you got a fair amount of snow on the ground in Midland? Or not?
Yeah, I think more than in Ann Arbor. We still have leftovers from, over the last month. So the sidewalks are clear, but there's piles of snow on the sides of the street and everything.
Spring is just around the corner.
Oh, that's what they say. And everybody will be vaccinated by March, right?
Oh, that's the bigger myth.
Yep, it surely is. It surely is.
Have you had luck?
No, I haven't. My wife has, but I'm still waiting in the wings, She's a nurse, so she got in fairly quickly.
Good.
My husband just got his second injection today. So
Who did?
my husband.
Oh, okay, that's good.
In Detroit, if you drive someone older, you can get in. So if you're over 65.
Yep. That's what I hear. So I should be kind of calling all my old friends saying, hey, let me drive you to your vaccination.
That's what I did. I had a couple of, in the neighborhood, a couple 97, 98-year-olds when I called them to see if my husband could drive them. We
Smart.
found our next door neighbor. So she was 75, so just made it.
That's pretty smart. That's for sure. I have to say. So, who's going to lead it, Eric?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Good.
I'm
Good.
gonna teach the haunted house jig
Oh, sure.
tonight. See if a few more folks are gonna join us.
Here comes Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Can you hear me, Tim? Can you hear me, Tim? Can you hear me, Tim? Hey. I think maybe not. let's see.
Is this a Vincent Broderick?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you taught it. You taught it some time ago.
Oh, is it one that I've already taught?
Yeah, I think
The
so.
haunted house? Oh, okay.
A good one.
It is. Yeah, I don't want to
You've taught the haunted
repeat.
house before? Then teach the second one in that set.
Okay. Yeah. That is not the old file. It is Whistler at the Wake, I think. Whistler at the Wake, yeah. Uh, uh,
That's the first tune.
what's that?
That's the first tune in the
That's
set.
the first one. I'm trying to remember
Oh,
the second one. That's it. Okay.
Is that Vincent Broderick also?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Good. I like this tune.
Does anyone know the Swan's Nest from Vincent Broderick?
I do not.
what's it called?
Swan's Nest. My teacher gave it to me. I think it was him that she said wrote it, but I can't hardly find it anywhere. I don't know where she learned it from,
Hmm.
but it was one of his tunes, I think.
And he was it Milky Way? The Milky Way, was that his too?
That's one of his too, yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, I like his tunes. Good.
Yeah. I was thinking Fran was going to join us today, but I don't know. Mark or Tim or Joe, have any of you guys talked to Fran today?
I haven't talked to her today.
No. I think she was planning on coming when I talked to her yesterday.
Want me to call her?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Let's see.
Hey, where are you at?
There she is.
There. Yay, Fran.
Speak of the devil.
Hi, Fran.
Speak of the fiddler.
So, if I'm going to teach, actually, before I do that, I wanted to check. Tim, was there a tune that you wanted to teach along with the one that you did last week?
Well, at some point I could teach the legacy, but
Oh,
you've already got me all excited about.
oh, do I?
You
Okay.
know, I'm ready to teach it at any time, but I could wait. You could continue. Why don't you teach this tune?
Okay. I
We'll
don't want
get
to.
back to that because
Okay.
I'm gonna issue a mass apology now that you're all here that I forgot to send out the dots, but I will do that for the Gallo glass.
Oh, that's
I
all right.
I will do that ASAP.
I needed those, but that's okay.
They're coming.
So I have to admit, I did work on the haunted house, and I forgot that have already taught that, but I'm going to try to teach.
I don't think you've already taught it, have you? When? Oh, he did? Must have been when I wasn't here.
It was a lot. It would have been when we were at the Greenwood, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's at Greenwood. I
Okay.
can look it up and tell you when.
I bet you're right, Donna. But,
Oh yeah, I remember that distinctly because I like that tune a lot. I'll see if I can find it. Oh gosh, wow. This goes back a ways.
You know, there is just the option to reteach it because people like me have already
I don't
forgotten.
know it.
Oh, well,
How many people know it here? So
the haunted
two,
house.
three. So
Okay.
yeah, maybe.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll teach Whistler at the wake.
Oh, yeah, that's excellent.
And I'm gonna have to take some of my rolls and stuff out of it, I think. But let me see if I can remember. Yeah. Oh, is that it? Does that sound right, Fran? I think I
Yeah.
got the right tune. Okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely the right tune.
Okay. So this would be in D. So the first phrase we want to learn is starting on that F sharp note. Again. And the next phrase. So those two together would be and I'll do that more slowly. And one more time. And then the next phrase would be from that E. So those three together would be time. And then the next phrase would be starting on the A C sharp note. That's it. Or I'm sorry, on the B note. So all of those together would sound like. I'll do that 5 or 6 times. Any questions on that? Okay. And then, so really the next phrase is very, if it's not exactly the same, it's close. So the only difference is the ending of the first one is, and the second one, they're
Hey,
practically the same.
Eric, before you go on, it sounded like you did something slightly different with the first couple of notes from the first one to this part B. I think you might have maybe just did a bit of a variation.
I think that, yeah, I did.
So-
So you want to play for me what you heard?
So I think you started off on on the first time through, you did a C sharp down to the
The E.
E, and then you went up to the A, right?
Yep. Yep.
So the second time you went, sounded like you played two C's.
Oh,
E's, sorry.
E's, yeah. So yeah, you can do it either way, but that's what it should be.
That was the first time you threw.
That was
you
the
taught
first
it.
time. Yeah. That's it. So the second time through, I would do that. I would play that A note
Oh, was it an A?
3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first time through. So that is a difference between the first time through and the second time through, at least for me. So the first time through, I would go, and then the second time through, I would go, Does that make sense? Anybody have questions on that? So let me play both parts. They're virtually identical except for those few little notes. But playing the two together makes up the A part. Is that all right with everybody? Okay. So that's one time through the A part. So you'd repeat that twice. And then the B part. So starting on an F sharp and playing sort of a pull off on the G natural. Again. And one more time. And then the next note is a real long A note, and I'll play the whole phrase so you get the feel for it. So it's kind of a syncopated beat with that phrase. Again. So those two together sound like this. Again. And again. And one more time. And then the next phrase is very similar to the beginning of the B part. And then the last phrase, you go back up to the G and do sort of like another pull off. So those two together would sound like this. That's actually the whole way through the beat part. And again. Is everybody doing all right with that? Okay, I'll play it through 4 times. Again. 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 So that's pretty much the whole thing. Anybody having difficulty with any parts in there? Looks like we lost Joe and Tim.
Yeah, Joe just disappeared. I wonder if he's getting snowed out.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah, I wonder.
maybe he got a busy call. Sometimes he has to work.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, is everybody good with that so far? It's a little bit tricky with some of the syncopation in there, but it's not really that difficult of a tune.
Hey, Eric, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where did you get your setting from?
From McDara O'Reilly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From the Ego Trip recording. And normally I would put in a lot more rolls. But that's definitely not necessary. Trying to simplify it a little bit. So why don't I play it through 3 or 4 times all the way through, and I'll try to keep it. Is it too fast or too slow, or am I at a good pace? It's good? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Uh, one more time. How's that? Any questions out there?
That's great. Good, great tune.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Donna.
You know what? And by the way, I think I'm wrong. I think I don't see on my list that you did teach us the haunted house. I must have liked it and just learned it. I must have
Oh,
heard.
okay.
Eric plays it
Yeah, I have played it.
in the set with,
I like
Yeah.
it. I like haunted house too.
Yeah, that's a great tune.
put haunted house first, then go into Whistler at the wake.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and do that? I'll put the two together.
Yeah, those were nice together.
Yeah, yeah, they're a lot of fun to play.
His tunes have like these repeating patterns, and they're just like hypnotic, like, you know.
Yes, yeah, and that kind of, because they're repeating like that, it kind of encourages you to try to think of ways to rephrase it every time so it sounds a little different. I know if I was playing it up to speed faster, I probably would play it different every time I went through it, but um, that's just the way it goes.
Well, when you teach it, you don't want to go in too many curves.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Hi, Marcel.
Hey, Marcel.
Hey, Marcel,
Hi.
welcome.
Thanks.
So, Joe, where'd you go?
Oh, I had a work emergency.
That's what I used work. Is it snowing down by you?
It stopped, and it's supposed to maybe start raining a little bit and then start snowing again.
Wow, that's a real treat.
I don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
I heard that after this front blows through with this storm, it's supposed to drop way down to the single digits,
Oh, really?
maybe below zero. Yeah.
Wow.
It's supposed to stay cold for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But spring is just around the corner, as I said.
And
That's
according
right.
to Groundhog.
Okay. Let's see. Uh, let's see. I need to figure out who's up first here. I think Becky. Do you have a tune you want to share with us, Becky?
Looks like she froze. Either that or she. Yeah.
Snowing like crazy here now. I just went to check.
Is it? Is it?
Here too.
Okay, let me see. Joe, do you have one? You wanna play for us?
Sure. Do you know Siobhan O'Donnell's The Reel of something in Irish that I can't pronounce? Shachag.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do. Possibly.
It's an A.
Okay. Oh, one of those A tunes.
I know. I know. Ah.
where'd you pick it up from?
It gets played a fair amount here, and it's I think it's like Lunasa and Dervish, I think, have played it. It's like a newer tune.
It almost sounded Appalachian or old time or something.
Yeah, and it sounded like it would go good with those tunes that I just played. Kind of similar sounding.
It's a reel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess it wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It's called Siobhan O'Donnell's,
Siobhan O'Donnell's.
but the original name is something. It's the reel of like SCHAGHEOG, something. It's a mouthful. I don't know what it is. Skahog. The reel of Skahog.
Is it on some album so I could look it up on the session, do you think?
It's if you look at it on like YouTube, there'll be like a lot of different versions of her. A lot of different people play it.
So if I look it up under Siobhan O'Donnell's.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way it's known. The original name was the other one, but it's
Yeah.
become Siobhan O'Donnell's.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. Donna, do you got one you want to play? No? Okay. Marcel, how about you? You got something for us?
Sure. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I
Right.
can hear you.
I got my whistle out. You guys heard the Lochaber Badger? It's real.
I'm not sure.
Let's see if I
The
can
name
play
doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
That was nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's great.
What's it called again?
Lochaber Badger. I'll type the name out in the chat.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, Marcel. Okay, Fran, you're up next.
Well, I was thinking of Bold Doherty into that what's it called? Billy's the Boy. You know, Ashley played it about 3 weeks ago, I think. that second tune very well, but
That was good, Fran.
it's a nice one. Thank you.
Yeah, those go good together.
Well, they're on Cormac Begley and Jack Pulte play them on an album called Tunes in the Church, but you can also, and they don't call them by the same names, but you can also find them when they were promoting that album. They did a video for Custies, and they're playing it. And Cormac does this great thing where for part of the tune, the second tune, he does air concertina, just.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack Taldy's, still playing, and he kind of fades out and fades in. I don't know.
Yeah,
how to pronounce it.
I've heard that. That's
Oh, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing when he starts getting some feedback now.
Yeah, feedback. I will. I'm gonna mute.
Is that okay? Yeah, when Cormac does that stuff where I guess he's opening up the air release valve when he does that, or how does he do that?
Yeah, he does, but I don't know. I haven't checked out the concertina he's doing it on. He might have a couple extra buttons on it that allows him to do it, but I wasn't able to replicate it on my concertina.
Yeah.
Although I tried on the old one. Yeah, well, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
One of the things he pulls the bellows way out and then he smushes them.
Yeah.
And at the end of every tune, he's sweating. He wipes himself off with a towel.
Yeah.
That's a very important part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're pressing down on the air button, and I think just barely playing the note. So if you're just playing regular, but if you've got the air button all the way down and you've got control over it, you can play very quietly or almost not at all. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's great though.
That's amazing. I have a friend in Chicago who plays concertina and Polish polka music, Eddie Blazonczak Jr., and he's pretty famous in the polka world. And I sent him a video of Cormac playing something that was really, really rollicking and wild, and it blew him away what he was doing. He was very impressed.
Yeah, Cormac's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Mark, it's your turn. You're up.
Boy, let's see here. Give me a second here. There we go. Maybe cook in the kitchen. I think it's cook in the kitchen.
That was great. Thank you, Mark.
So that I just got a quick question. I haven't played this fiddle for quite a while. Does it sound a bit tinny to you guys? It's hard for me to tell with my headphones on, but I thought it was sounding a bit tinny.
It didn't sound too, maybe a little bit, but it sounded pretty good to me, I thought.
Of course, it could have been my playing, so that's.
Not a great, rich audio quality, but I can totally follow you.
Well, I'm not hearing much good audio quality. Like Eric, I couldn't hear much. It sounded distorted, and Mark, yours was not too bad actually, although it was hard to tell because I was playing over it.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Let's see. I'm up next. What do I want to do? I'm going to try Spike Island Lasses.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to try to play a little bit slower, so if anybody wants to try to keep up. something like that.
Nice, Eric.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah, that's really nice tune.
So I'm gonna say goodnight. I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Good night, Donna. Tim, you're up next.
Okay. Hey, Becky, you need to go on mute. Get echo. How about, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Anshanduin and O'Sullivan's March. Okay, that was way too fast for that tune. I love that tune.
It was okay, I thought.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's kind of slow and soulful. But...
it wasn't too fast.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. Just, you felt in control the whole time? I just didn't look that well.
I couldn't hear you because there was too much echo going on. What did you say?
Oh, I just said that it sounded like you were in control the whole time. Felt like at a nice, comfortable pace. Maybe a little bit, like pushing it, peppy, but I just wish I knew Sullivan's March a little bit better. Good thing there's mute.
Yeah, if you didn't tell us that, I would think you were playing it like a pro.
Oh, I was. I totally was.
Tom, welcome.
Yeah, he just wanted it even better. Hi, Tom.
Good to see you, man.
Hello, I'm unmuted now. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's
Trying to get adjusted here. My headphones with the long cord are all tied up on the other computer,
Ah,
and it seems like it's a little bit easier to work on this with the headphones, right?
it does it helps with the microphone a little bit.
And
Yep.
if you're playing a loud instrument, you want to hear everybody else.
Right. Yes.
So how's everybody been? Everybody got their shots?
Uh,
no. You have yours?
No, still waiting. I'm registered on about 4 different sites. Health department.
Does anybody here have had a shot yet?
No.
My husband got his second today, so,
Oh, good.
but I'm not old enough.
my dad got his last week, but
But he's in Texas.
yeah.
He's white.
That's right. That's right.
My parents have got theirs, and Jenny signed up to get hers because she works for the school district. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
We'll all get them eventually.
Did you
Hope
sign
so.
up, Fran?
I don't have to. My caregiver is going to contact me. I mean, they've sent out a thing saying, we'll let you know.
Janet gets her second one next week, so good. I can kick her out of the house for a while.
Yeah.
My sister got hers second shot I think a couple days ago. She's up in Greenville, and she went onto the health department website, and apparently got there early enough because there was no website up yet. And then she checked back in about an hour later, and it was there, and she signed up. She got a notice right away, which is good for her because she's got some. She just had a heart valve replacement before Christmas.
Yeah, she needs to have it.
Yeah, for sure.
I know a lot of people are getting bent out of shape. They're not getting theirs yet. I keep reading it on the next door or on the neighbor website. Oh, I don't know why I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm like 71 and I should get it. And I don't know. If you don't really go anywhere, I wouldn't worry about it until.
I'd like to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'd like to go somewhere too. There's only so many shots to go around, but look at ours.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to understand. Pfizer is 100 miles due west. I don't know what their problem is getting it here.
Yeah. They're close to Greenville, aren't they?
Kalamazoo, I think.
Yeah,
Kalamazoo.
they're in Portage, actually.
Portage. Oh, okay.
It's Kalamazoo.
So, Fran, why don't you just take a drive over there someday and go right up to the gate and say, "Give me my damn shot."
Oh, sure. Yeah, my aunt used to work there. My neighbor. I know the people that sold you the company. I mean, come on. Hi, Tristan.
Oh, Tristan.
Hey, Tristan.
Wow, 2 pipers.
Hey,
Sorry, I missed the Girl Scout cookie notice.
it's not too late.
Yeah, you can still get some, I think.
Yeah, you have to. You'd have to order them for delivery at this point.
Your daughter still get the credit or not?
Yeah, she will.
Okay,
Is
because
that,
I clicked on a link and it said Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my stepdaughter's name.
Oh, okay.
Tristan, would you do me a favor and repost that link? I didn't catch it. I didn't save it the last time
Yeah,
when you
sure.
posted it on the chat.
Kitty.
I've got to get going. See you guys.
Oh, okay. Good seeing you, Marcel.
Continue.
Yeah.
Good night. Becky, it's your turn. You're up next.
Yeah, sorry, you guys all froze up and my computer completely broke down, so I had to change computers.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought you were going to make it first.
I could hear you, but everybody was frozen and no one, so I just had to change computers. So my husband's trying to, it's a real old computer and trying to get it working, but I don't think it's working well. So, I was going to play Humors of Drenov. So.
Okay.
How was the sound? Was the sound okay?
It sounded great.
Because I didn't want to test this computer, so. Okay.
Thank you, Becky.
I did post the link up there for the cookie. So like I said, at this point, in-person delivery is done. So if you order them, they'll just get shipped straight to you. But you do have to pay a little bit extra for shipping for that. They've been arriving weekly. So if you're interested in cookies and helping to support, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Joe, you're up next.
Okay, I'll play Dunmore Lasses, My Love is in America, and then The Crooked Road. I just played them through twice.
That's a nice set. Yeah.
Let's see if I can remember how it started.
Very nice.
Real nice, Joe.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see, Tom, you're up next. You got one to share with us?
Yeah, I said I've been working on, picked up from John McSherry and John McGoldrick. Um, what is it? Farewell to Connaught and the Chandelier.
Okay.
Chandelier is a Liz Carroll tune.
Oh, okay.
Back in, I think 1979 she wrote it. Oh crap. Forgot how the second part goes. Well, never mind.
What was that second one, Tom?
The Chandelier.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, maybe if you give it one more shot, you might be able to remember it.
Yeah.
I'll, hang on a second.
Yeah,
Patient.
that's right.
Bear with me, please. missed it. Um, there, finally got it out.
Yeah, it sounded good once you got it.
Yeah, once I got it.
Yeah,
So
that
was
does sound familiar.
Chandelier.
The chandelier.
It's a little bit different than Liz Carroll's version. She pointed out to me that there's a few notes that different that McSherry and McGoldrick did a little bit differently, but that could just be a piping thing.
Yeah, I bet they wanted to make it a little more pipey.
Yeah,
Very pipey.
but it's their set, Farewell to Connaught and the Chandelier.
Yeah, that chandelier, it sounds good on pipes.
And it's
I
the
like
first
it.
time I played it in public, so that's probably part of the problem here.
Okay. Well, this is a safe place, so.
Yeah, it's not like you're being recorded or anything, Tom, so don't worry about it.
No, there was a graph that somebody put up on Facebook. I think it might have been Tim Britton, or Kinchacan, I think did it. It was a bar graph, and the first one was a real tall bar that says how you play it when you're alone, and then the next bar over is the number of how well you play it when you're trying to record, and then a real small short bar when you're trying to play it in front of other people.
Yeah. That is so true. Oh, so true. Let's see. Fran, it's your turn.
Wait, Tristan just came on.
Yeah, Tristan is after Mark, but Tristan, if you want to have a go. Oh, he says go ahead, Fran.
All right. The only thing I can think of was Big Town Fling. Let's see. So there you go.
What's that called again?
Big Town Fling.
Big Town Fling. Okay.
I love that tune. It's about my.
I got it off of Noel Hill. He's on that compilation from last summer that ITMA put out.
It's on that Matt Malloy's, live at Matt Malloy's as well.
Yeah, it is, and I should listen to that one.
Did you know Cincinnati came this close to being called Porkopolis?
What?
It was a big meat packing, like in the Midwest. It was huge, like around mid 1800s and early on. And so at one point they were like which, you know, as the city was growing, they're like, there was a push to call it Porkopolis, which at the time they figured had a certain ring to it. So I always think,
is the city built on all the old bones of the piggies that were slaughtered?
probably they have like the flying pig marathon, and they have pig sculptures all over the place. It's sort of like Pig Town Fling. I always think of as sort of like, you know, my hometown tune.
That's great.
Very cool. Let's see. What's next? Mark, you're up next.
Let's see, what should I play?
Sounded great, Mark. Thank you.
I don't know if you've been playing with the sound settings or whatever, Mark, but actually the sound is I think sounds much better than like in past weeks, actually.
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe you got some more bandwidth coming your way.
No, not likely.
Not like, okay.
It's just a crappy fiddle I was playing. This one's just as crappy, but sounds slightly better.
Let's see, Tristan, it's your turn. If you got one for us.
All right, sure.
Kristen, we can barely hear you.
You'll hear me plenty just in a minute. But we want original sound on, right?
It should say turn off original sound.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
All right. How about I'll start with something automatic. How about Young Tom Ennis, Tom Rose, level jig?
Okay. Sounds good.
Good stuff.
Sounded great. Thank you, Tristan.
Nice set.
Very nice.
When do you have me record that Burns Night stuff? Literally haven't had them out of the case.
Yeah.
Tristan, is there any way to get more volume on your end? I got my volume control turned all the way up and I had to switch to whistle to be able to hear you.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there was a button on my headset apparently that needed pushed.
Aha.
Sorry
Oh.
about that.
That's all right. We could hear you when you're playing.
Mucho
Okay.
better.
Anybody else keep wanting to jump from young Tom Ennis into the Gallo Glass? I certainly did.
I kept thinking of the Whistler at the Wake. Should I play that set again? Just kind of review it. I could do that.
Why don't you play all three tunes?
I'll play all three. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was a little bit faster than we played it earlier.
Sounded really nice though.
Nice, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Tim, it's your turn.
All right. How about Langstrom's Pony?
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah,
Shit to me, but at least I did.
no, that didn't. That sounded great. Very good.
That tune has vexed me for nearly the entire time I've been playing this music. It's one of the first tunes I was taught, and I've never felt that I really had it.
What did you first say, Tristan?
I said it was one of the first tunes that I ever learned. It's a tune that's been vexing me the entire time.
That's been on my plate for a long time too, and I never really got into it. It's not one of my favorites, which is probably the reason why I never practice it.
Yeah, it can be pretty fun on the pipes once you start getting it down, but it's it's a bugger.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a piping tune necessarily, but you know.
Willie Clancy said otherwise. Willie recorded it. It's a piping tune.
Yeah. Becky, you're up.
I'm going to try this, the trip to Athlone.
Okay.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Kind of
Yep,
slow.
yep.
Very slow.
making progress.
Kind of messed up a little bit at the end there.
Yeah, sounds
I
good.
keep losing my train of thought when I'm playing.
It's late.
A lot of musicians close their eyes when my problem is when I close my eyes, I start drifting off.
Yeah, that's good. That happened to me too. It's near my bedtime.
Sorry, I'm talking away on mute here. It's your turn, Joe. If you got one.
Sure. How about the floating crowbar, Palmer's Gate, and then the Pretty Girls of Mayo? I'll just play them through twice.
Okay.
Sorry.
First tune a lot.
That is a nice tune. I like those three, actually, but
Yeah, the second. I'm not as familiar with the second two, but that was a nice set.
I should have picked this late in the evening. I should pick ones that everybody knows.
No, that's all right. I like hearing new tunes.
Well, you never know who's going to know them.
Right, right. Tom, it's your turn.
Okay, you want some new tunes or old tunes?
Whatever.
Rainy Day, and First Month of Summer. You know those?
Rainy Day, I'm not sure about the second one.
Or you can do Kitty Lie Over and Munster Buttermilk.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think everybody knows those almost.
Yeah, I think so. Ah, squeak. Sorry, I missed the turn.
No, that sounded great, Tom. Thank you.
Guys, I'm going to have to get going.
Yeah, me too.
I'll see you.
Okay.
See you. Good seeing everybody.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, I think it's about time.
All right.
Cheers. Stay
Yep.
safe.
Okay.
You too.
Good night, guys.
Good seeing you again.
Bye.
I think I did some damage to my index finger playing that last set that I played.
Get your finger caught in the strings or what?
Something. It hurts every time. Now every time I push down on the string with my little finger, I I need to give it a rest. Let's see. It was going to be Fran's turn. Mark, you're up next.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on playing. I think I've about had it too for the evening.
Yeah, okay.
Eric, do you want to do that thing next week then?
We could do that next
Can't
week.
hear you.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Or,
Yeah, I
next
can
week
now.
would be good. Okay. Yep, next week is good.
Now, the way these things are working, you
All right.
send out a new link every week, right?
No, it should be the same
No.
link.
Oh, same meeting? I
Yep.
thought you had to have a new Zoom meeting all the time.
Nope, we've been using the same one for the last couple months.
Oh, okay, well, that's where I was, that's what I was missing then.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
I thought it had to be a new, meeting number.
Nope. It shuts down whenever I log out and starts back up when I start it back up. So,
Okay, that
Yep,
makes it easy.
yeah.
And it's not something you want to post on the DEMA website because then you get all sorts of Zoom crashers.
I don't want don't want people crashing, but try to keep it as simple as I can, so I'm not having to always set up a new meeting all the time.
Well, good, I'll pin this to the top of my email.
You just gotta remember
And
the
surprisingly,
password.
we've not had anybody crash.
Yeah,
Well, you got a private link though. If you post it out public, you probably get all sorts of weirdos coming in, politicians and stuff.
Tom, did you have to enter the
Well,
password to
who
get
says
in?
we're not getting weirdos coming in? But
Yeah, I did. The password was DEMA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
It asked me for it.
So I could post the link on Facebook without the password and just let everybody know what the password is, and then it would be out there for everybody to use. But
It might just be easy enough to, on the DEMA page, when you're talking about the Zoom meetings, have people give you an email or, shoot you an email to get the link.
yeah,
That way you get a little bit more control over it.
yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, and it works. It's been working pretty good. Yep. Okay.
Well, this is one value I see in this, even though it's a kind of a one-on-one type thing, is that I'm reassociating myself with tunes that I haven't played for a while and have kind of forgotten how to play.
Yeah, I having you and Tristan back with us. Tristan, you've played a lot of tunes that I haven't played since we were at the Greenwood, and it's nice to get those back in the circulation.
Yeah, those are the only ones I remember because I haven't played anything since then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get my cookie order in.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I've already eaten all of mine, so I should order another batch.
We're surprised at how quick they shipped out.
Yeah.
My wife
Anybody that was getting the in-person delivery is still waiting because we haven't gotten any of those yet. So.
Okay. Yeah.
As far as cookies go, my wife finally got the hang of chocolate chips. She put a bag and a half of chips in instead of just a single bag.
nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. Yeah, like somebody said, you don't make chocolate chips by recipe, you make them with the heart.
Yeah. So I should have announced this earlier when everybody was on, but I'm working on trying to get Winnie Horan to do a workshop, repertoire workshop for us, maybe later in the end of February or early March sometime. So we'll see how that goes, if I can get her interested.
Tristan, do Tristan, do you recall when you had Winnie come in? Do you remember how much she charged for the workshop?
I don't offhand. I do recall. I think that she did a bundle deal because she was playing with Solus at the Arc that night. So
Yeah.
I think there was something where they bundled. I might be able to dig it up if nobody's changed the password for the website stuff. I might be able to find the old pages. So.
No, it's not. No one's changed it. Actually, no. Did I change it? No, I don't think I would have changed it. I think. Anyway, I don't think it's changed.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mark. That would be good to know. I was thinking she would be happy if we offered $200, but maybe she was more than that.
I seem to recall it was probably more than that.
Yeah.
Because I know, Tristan, you were on the.
We didn't do a fixed minimum for it. I don't think it was still. I think every workshop I ever did was up for head count.
Was it? Okay.
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that was. She agreed to do that, but.
Well, it's a little odd because in the model that we've been doing, we've been subsidizing the workshops, or at least guaranteeing a fixed amount.
Yeah, which is not a bad way to go. It's a good way to get people to agree to do it.
Yeah.
We're always.
But if she's gonna want $500, then that might be a different issue then.
Yeah.
We'd have to talk, I guess, about whether we would want to pay that.
And that's just for learning new tunes?
Yeah.
I got old ones I'm trying to relearn.
I don't think we would restrict it to fiddles only this time. Try to keep it open for just learning repertoire.
How about piping workshop?
Well, Colleen, I think she might have been working on trying to get Blackie O'Connell to do one for us. I'm not sure if she had some other ideas.
Was talking about having a regulator workshop.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little bit too specific, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the. Go ahead, Chris.
I think it's tough because there's no shortage of opportunities out there. You know, like a lot of those guys are doing stuff on their own every week, sort of. So, yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird thing in these times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. From a DEMA perspective, Tom, I think if you're going to do something that's narrowly focused, like a piping workshop on technique, or there's how many people locally. Because really, what we've been focusing on for workshops is largely stuff for our membership.
Yeah.
Other people are quite welcome to join, but it's been mostly, I think the idea was to kind of keep our membership engaged. And if it's just you and Tristan showing up to a pipe workshop, So anyhow, I think it'd be great if we could figure out how to get other people to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something where you're teaching tunes to a group, and it doesn't matter what instrument you play. That's probably the most encompassing.
Yeah, I think that's the idea we were trying to go for.
Makes sense. Well, I'm going to sign out. I'll probably see you next week.
That'd be great.
Good
Okay.
experience here. And
cool.
I'll go and see if the wife is still awake, which she probably isn't.
Okay.
In which case, I'll go watch some Stargate SG-1.
Sounds good. Well, good seeing you, Tom.
Yeah, and eat chocolate chip cookies.
Good seeing you all, too.
Yep. See you later.
Good seeing you guys.
Yep. Good seeing you, Tristan.
The next couple weeks are going to be a little iffy, so I may or may not see you for a bit, but I'll be around.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Tristan.
Cool.
Good seeing you. You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Eric, I'll see you later too.
Okay.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I just today I've filled your dent.